Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, by popular demand, I am going to be swatching my Clionadh round pan collection. In the last video I did, I posted all of my stained glass collection swatches because there is a restock sale coming up November 19th. That's Friday, this coming Friday. So if you want to get out a notepad and all that good stuff, I will show you what these shadows look like. We're going to start today with the neutrals bundle. I will give you a closer look at it. I just want to tell you a little bit about it. This is the Perfect Neutrals Collection bundle. So far they've raised over $15,000 for these two charities. 100% of the profits will be split and donated between these two organizations, True North Aid, and then also the Black Queer Youth Collective. This is a really awesome bundle. It includes 3 shimmers, 3 metallics, and a satin. So let's just jump right on into the swatches. This first one is called Shell. Not like shell with an S, but C-H-E-L-L-E. Ignore the shadow under my fingernails. I am really bad at ruining my shadows. So here is the first color. Shell is just this really beautiful, muted, kind of mauve-y purple. Next up in the bundle, we have the shade Brit Brit. Brit Brit is a darker, like purple with some like orange reflect in there. That's what it looks like on my finger. This one has like a darker base, so when you turn you can definitely see that. And then it has like the purple and the orange reflect in there. Next up we have Shani, or Shani. This is a beautiful, like kind of antique brown copper shade. I'm like so horrible at describing colors. And then it has silver reflect in there, if you guys can see that. It's definitely a unique shade to my collection. Next up we have Mags. Mags is one that I could wear literally every day. It's just this nice like goldy brown color. Look how smooth those are. I mean, this would be like a great, like when you got some tan skin going on, like a summer, like bronzy copper shade. Next up we have Cookie. Cookie is more of like an orange type of shade. Well, obviously, like it is orange. There's Cookie on my finger. And on the hand. Just like a really nice like tangerine orange. Not that like bold, like in your face orange, like a little more subdued. Next up we have one I clearly put my finger in earlier. This is the shade Lenny. Lenny is stunning. These shadows are definitely like filled to the brim, which I love. Sometimes you get shadows from indie brands and they're like half full and you're like, oh my gosh, this was so much money. Why are you half full? Not with Clionadh. This one is super fantastic. Look at that. Isn't that just a gorgeous, like light mauve pink? Oh, has some like copper reflect in there, some gold reflect, and a little bit of silver. It's just so pretty. It is called Nick Number 1. This one is a deeper purple shade. There it is on my finger. And I'm starting to get a little buildup of sparkle, guys. I'm sorry, but after like 50 swatches, there's only so much you can do. So that is Nick Number 1. I divided the remaining round shadows into categories. So I have the duochrome shadows, the shimmer shadows, and then what I have of the ultra metal shadows. So we're going to go ahead and start with the one I have the fewest of, which is the metal shadows. This is Iceberg. Iceberg is beautiful, like aqua. I still say this has some duochromeness to it. You'll see what I mean in a second. So it's just this nice, like a minty color. Here is your swatch. So you can definitely see it is like very shiny and somewhat shifty. Depending on what angle you get, less aqua and like more of like that white shine. Next up, this one is so pretty. This, if you're looking for like a true Christmas green, look no further. This is a metallic called Treeline. Oh, I guess I could show you the front too. I'm trying to show you the names of them. That is just a beautiful, like, piney green. Like, there's no other way to just describe it. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Has definitely, like, a little bit of gold reflect in there. I just think these ones just come off, like, a, you know, way more shiny than the ones that aren't considered metallic. So our next category, you guys, is going to be the shimmer shadows. I showed you this one in the stained glass video because this one was actually in that palette. This is the shade Caribou. This is just a really nice darker brown shade. So there is Caribou. We have Arctic Fox. It's very similar to Iceberg, but like a little paler in color. So there it is on my finger. You can definitely catch the little bit of like minty green in there. You can see it next to that brown. It looks less green, but that is Arctic Fox. Be a beautiful brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight. Next up we have the shade Chamomile. This is another one that I bought for like more of like a highlighty shade. Still very gorgeous though. There's the reflect on that. Just a nice like cream color. Very shiny. The reflect isn't too gold or too silver. It's just very kind of in the middle. And that's why I really like this shade. First up in this collection we have Utopia. This is a beautiful baby pink, little flaky, with a light blue reflect. That one is so pretty. Very sheer base, so if I turn it, it almost disappears, as you can see. But when the light hits it, oh my goodness. This one is called Prophecy. Let me wipe my finger off here. Oh, never mind, I picked up the wrong one. This is the pink and gold. But we'll just do all the pink side by side, okay? So that's Prophecy. As you can see, it's more of like a kind of a nectarine color with the gold reflect. So we have Prophecy here. Where's the other pink? Is it this one? It has to be. This little guy right here. So this is Arcana. Yeah, this is the one I meant to grab. Okay, so Arcana is more of like a pale pink with that same blue reflect though. So I'll put it right next to, so you can see. This one is a little less like shiny in your face shiny, but you can see how the color is similar. But this one doesn't really disappear no matter how you turn it like that one does. So this one has more of a base to it. That is Arcana. Next up I'm going to do the two really purple ones that I have. So the first is Crystalline. Just like my name. Well, I could even say this is Crystalline, but it's L-I-N, what is it? L-I-N-E, so like Crystalline. This is a really pretty purple to blue. Oh my gosh, please don't ruin it with my nail. There she is on my finger. I have quite a few duochromes that look similar to this. I think there's one in its Belle palette. I know there's one in the All I Ever Wanted palette. It is pretty common, but this one is very, very reasonably priced. And look at that. I just think it's stunning. Either way, you get like the purple, or you get the purple with the shine, or the purple with the blue. That's Crystalline. Crystalline. I like to call it Crystalline for obvious reasons. Next up, we have Hex. And you guys, oh my gosh, I gotta swatch this one. I'm gonna swatch this one right next to the last one because this is gorgeous. It is like a solid lilac purple with a gold shift. This reminds me of one of my really expensive shadows from Shine by SD. So you can see the difference. This has like more of the blue reflect, whereas this has the gold. But they are both absolutely breathtaking. This one definitely has like a little bit more shine just because of the color of the reflect. So that's Hex and that's Crystalline. Okay, so this one is called Toadstool. It is going to be our classic kind of brown base duochrome with a blue tealy shift. This is definitely a duochrome that you've probably seen before if you're not new to duochromes. It's pretty common. believe Sydney Grace has one like this. Terra Moons, a lot of brands do. So it's kind of like a reddish brown base with like the lime gold teal reflect on it. Even though it's common, it's still really pretty, and Clionadh is probably one of the best for shine, for sure. Next up we have Geckos Tail. This is a true green. It's so pretty with a gold reflect. There she is on my hand. It's like a nice, like, it's a bright green and vibrant, but like very soft, not like a hard primary green. Almost like a green with some lime in it. I hope that helps. I hope my description is not too terrible. But that is just so pretty. This is Aqua Vitae or Aqua Vitae. I'm not sure how you say it. It's just a nice blue with a gold reflect. There it is on my finger. And then we'll swatch her right next to the green there. So very similar to this, but with the blue color instead of the green. Definite same high shine, very similar look, just a blue and a green. Up first is Salamander. It is this beautiful, like, corally orange. When I seen this one online, I knew I had to have it. Just very nice color. Here we go. Look at that. It's definitely orange, but it's not like too warm orange. It has like a little bit of sweetness to it, if you know what I mean. Or if you can see what I mean. Like a little bit of pink to the orange. I'm not sure. It's just really pretty. And then the last shade that I have to show you guys is Dahlia, like the flower. I'm probably saying this all wrong, but it's this more muted orange. Let me swatch it next to Salamander so you can see. So it's definitely like a little more muted. Same tone, same like golden reflect. They'd be really pretty in a look together, I think. All right, so there you have it, you guys. That is all of my round pans from Clionadh. I hope that this helped. Don't forget to go onto the Clionadh website, create an account, and save the shadows that you want to your wish list. It makes it so much easier to get them in your cart because these shadows go quickly. Okay, so you guys wanted to know what was on my Clionadh wish list. So here it is. I'm going to try this. Can I do this at the same time? Okay, so I have... Now, mind you, I'm probably not going to get all these. I'm trying to whittle it down to a reasonable amount. I'm not so much into, like, the really dark, like, solid, traditional, like, multi-chromes. I'm more of, like, the light, iridescent, glittery ones. So I have Gloaming, Engrave, Abrasion, Kaleidoscope for sure. That's one of those ones that's, like, pinky with the blue. I love that. It's just a little more vibrant than the one that I have. I have another small magnetic thing. I might get one, I might not. I have one, but I kind of like keeping my shadows by brand, but I also want to divide by color, so maybe not. I'm thinking about getting the Crown Jewel and the Heirloom. They're pretty vibrant, and I want them because they're pretty, but I don't know that I would get a lot of wear out of them. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, thinking about that. Translucency is one I want for sure. It's like one of those pinky glitter shades. Spotlight looks absolutely gorgeous. Gleam is another like greeny one, but it's not too bright green, and I definitely think I would definitely get wear out of it. Carving, I was just like, do I have carving? But I think it's one I took a chunk out of with my nail, so I put that in there. Gilding is a glitter type iridescent, and it is stunning. It's kind of similar to my Luxe shadow that I have, and that's one of my favorites. Chandelier is another glitter multi-chrome. I'm pretty much, glitter multi-chrome is my favorite, so I'm trying to get the rest of them. Sunbeam is like a peachy pink, similar to like Emboss and Kaleidoscope. Glazed is a glitter multi-chrome in like a lighter purple. And then I'm getting another Bloodline, hopefully, because that's like my absolute favorite one of all time. That's the vibrant multi-chrome that's kind of like that purpley maroon color with all the pretty sparkles in it. That was in my stained glass swatch video. Grizel and Vermilion. Vermilion, I'm not sure. This is actually one of the deep iridescent multi-chromes. It's kind of like a orange, pink, gold. It's the prettiest out of them and the one I might wear the most in my opinion, but it's not a for sure. Then I have Glisten, which is another glitter iridescent. Lineage is like a minty aqua. I don't know that I need that one, but these are what's on my wish list, so I told you guys I would share it. Stencil looks absolutely gorgeous. Enamel looks absolutely gorgeous. And then the last one I have on there is Tracery. So definitely make sure you go on and look through them prior to launch. Add them to your wish list. Whittle it down because as soon as the website goes live, you can click wish list, add to cart, and immediately check out. And that's definitely the way to go. So that is my Clionadh wish list. If you guys want to see my other wish list like Divina and whatever, let me know in the comments. And make sure that you're there for the scheduled time of launch so that you can get everything that you guys want. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back soon because you guys have requested a Glam Shop Swatch video. Okay, bye guys.